Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your 15-minute stretch and breathe. And we're not going to need any props today, so just using our own bodies and our own breath today. So I think we can get started in just a moment. It's kind of a dull day. It's nice to get some sunlight, hopefully this weekend. Okay, let's get started, and we'll start just by centering, bringing our awareness into whatever space you're in this morning. So we're going to do that by starting in a mountain pose. So with your feet about hip width apart, just lengthen your spine, really stand up nice and tall. Tilt your chin forward so you're lengthening the back of your neck and reaching your head all the way up as high as you can towards the ceiling. Roll your shoulders back and down. Bring the palms forward. And if you're comfortable with it, close your eyes. And let's just bring your awareness into whatever room you're in right now. Just maybe listening to some of the sounds that are around you. Maybe you can hear the music that I'm playing. But really centering where you are right now. And then bring your focus to your breath. Notice how your breath gently lifts your chest or raises your belly. And as you exhale, your belly will lower, your chest will lower. Each of us has our breath land in different areas. Soften your jaw, soften the space between your eyes. Soften your shoulders, your hips. Let your fingers go. Take a nice deep inhale. Filling all the way up. And then release it. Come back to your natural breath. And one more time. Inhaling fully and deeply. Holding it at the top. Open your mouth and let it out. Come back to the natural rhythm of your breath. On your next inhale, raise your arms overhead. Open your eyes if they're closed and really reach up, giving yourself a full body stretch from your fingertips all the way down to your bottoms of your feet. Inhale. And as you exhale, forward fold at the hips, come all the way down, bending at the hips, and let your head just fall forward. Your belly can relax on the top of your thighs. And grabbing each elbow on either side in your hands and just sway back and forth. Really letting loose here. And then drop the hands down. And bring them to your shins. You're going to come halfway up so your back is flat. Really lengthening through the back, lengthening through the back of your neck. And then exhale, forward fold one more time. And on your next inhale, walk your hands up to your thighs. And maybe heel toe your feet out a little wider for some support. We're going to do a few cat-cows here. So as you inhale, drop your belly. Lift your tailbone, lift your chest high. And exhaling, tuck in the tailbone, bring the belly button up, round the back, and chin comes to chest for your cat. For your cow, inhale, as you lift the tailbone, drop the belly, lift the head. Exhaling, tucking the tailbone, bringing the belly button up, chin to chest. And go through a few more of these cat-cows. We're just warming up the spine by extending and flexing the spine here. And the breath is connecting with the movement. And wherever you're at now, just finish off with a flat back and forward fold one more time. Bend the knees generously. Roll all the way up to the top. Rolling your shoulders back. And forward. And lift them up to your ears. And then let them come down. Actually push them down like there's a pair of hands on your shoulders. And then just begin to rotate side to side, letting the hands just flow as you rotate. We did some forward and back warm up of the spine, flexion and extension, and now we're just gonna rotate the spine a little bit, warming it up. You can pick up your speed on this. Feels kind of good, pulls energy in, and then slow it down and come to center. All right, let's just take the feet a little bit wider, actually quite a bit wider. Take a nice big wide stance here. We're gonna go into a few warrior poses here. We're gonna take the right foot and turn it so that it's 45-degree angle to the left. So your heel is gonna be aligned with the inside of your left foot, and make sure that you can get a nice bend in that front foot, a nice lunge so your knee is over top of your ankle. If you need to heel toe that back foot out a little bit more, go ahead. I think I'm gonna do that. So we're facing forward, tuck the bum in, and bring the chest up. And as you do that, make sure your leg doesn't fall forward. Keep the leg back. All right, let's bring the arms up to our shoulder height, and then gaze over the middle finger of the right hand. And we are in Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. If you want, you can spread your fingers wide. That'll engage your arms just a little bit more. But there's a lot of action going on here. So taking a nice couple of deep breaths here. And then flip the palm of your right hand. Flip your hand so the palm's facing up. Take the left hand, bring it down to your thigh. And as you inhale, without changing the bottom of your body, bring the hand up and over. So we're getting a nice lengthening on the right side of the body, opening up the rib cage. Make sure your knee hasn't straightened on the right leg. Inhale, filling up the open rib cage, and as you exhale, come back into Warrior 2. Very good. This time, let's take our right hand, and place it down on the shelf we've created with the bent knee. We're going to take the left hand and reach it up, and maybe take it a little bit forward so you've got a nice line from your arm all the way down your leg there. And holding it here, kind of reversing what we just did with the Exalted Warrior. And then come on back up to your Warrior. Lower the arms and bring that leg around. Give the arms a little bit of a shake. We're going to do the other side now. I'm just going to shimmy over so you can see this side. So taking the left foot now, turning it 45 degrees so the heel is aligned with the inside of your right foot. And then bend that knee, making sure the knee doesn't go beyond the ankle but is stacked right on top of the ankle. If you need to, adjust that right foot. Very, very good. Okay, so we're facing forward, tucking in the bum, chest comes back, bring the arms up. Make sure that that front knee hasn't caved in. Take the gaze over the middle finger of the left hand. You can spread the fingers wide. Might give you a little bit of a strengthening feeling in the arms. Taking a few breaths here. And then flip the hand so the palm is facing up on your left hand. Take the right hand down to your thigh. And as you inhale, raise up without moving anything below your waist. Exalting our Warrior. Nice extension on the left side of the body, opening up the rib cage. Feeling a nice stretch in the obliques here. Take a few really nice big deep breaths into the rib cage. You can look up at your hand or you can look straight. And then exhaling, coming back into Warrior Two. Staying here just for a breath or two. And let's take the left hand now and bring it down onto the shelf we've created here. And we're going to bring that right arm up. Keep the chest open. Try not to fall forward. Try to stay back. And then maybe extend it a little bit more so we have a nice line all the way down. Holding it here a few breaths. And then coming back up. Nice set of warriors. All right, I'll lower the hands, bring that foot around to the front, keeping both feet straight. Let's put our hands on our hips and then begin to come forward, bending at the hips. So a forward fold all the way down, this time with a wide-legged stance. And as you get closer to the floor, go ahead and put your hands on the floor. You can tent your fingers or put them flat, but we are going to be walking with our hands a bit, so tenting the fingers would be fine. And once you've reached here, just walk the fingers over to the right side. Feel a nice stretch in through the inner thigh and the left leg. Walking back all the way over to the left side. Feeling a nice stretch in through the right thigh. And then coming back to center. Really bend the knees and roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, until you get to the top. Go ahead and roll the shoulders back and forward. Maybe just bring your feet in a little bit more. And we're going to take the head, tilt it forward, chin to chest. Raise the head looking up. Lower the head. And raise your head. And bring your head back to neutral. Let's look over the left shoulder. And bringing the chin across the chest, looking over the right shoulder. Always breathing, never holding your breath. Bring your chin back to your chest and raise it up, your head up to neutral. This time we're going to take the left ear to the left shoulder. Go ahead and take your right arm out. Feel a nice stretch all in through the neck, a little bit through the shoulder here. And then lower, bring the head back to neutral and tilt the head to the right, this time right ear to right shoulder, and bring the left arm out. And a breath here. And lower the arm and come back to center, and just checking my time here. So I think we have a moment we can go ahead and bring the hand up. So just go sideways here, hand down. And the other side up. And down. And taking the thumbs and wrapping them inside the fist. Just tilt your fist forward. Feeling the stretch, not pain. And then rotate the wrists in one direction and in the other. And give them a shake. Let's take the right leg and cross it over the left. Right arm comes up, left arm comes down. Stretch it out. And as you inhale, really give it a good stretch. And then exhaling, forward fold, feeling a stretch down the back of the legs. Hang here for a moment. And walk it back up. And the other side now, left leg comes across right. Left arm up, right arm down. Really stretch it in either direction. Wiggle the fingers. Take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, forward fold all the way down. Just hang out here for a moment. Let the head hang. Feel the stretching through the back of the legs. And then walk the hands back up. And unwind. Give your feet a shake. Give your arms a shake. Let's just take a nice deep breath in together, raising the arms. And exhale. Inhale. And as you exhale, come all the way down. Come all the way back up. And bringing your arms around, give yourself a hug. Thanks a lot for joining me today. And have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you on Tuesday. Take care, everyone.